Oh, my cousin, he had done quit with them bitches.
Playoff football
Yeah,
has
he
come
hadn't
to
left
the
the league
west
though.
coast of Florida, and we're at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
To head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56. It's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off-play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league.
My boy Suh, man. He got Suh. Fuck that. Hit by the Benz right there. He's tripping.
19. One of the Jets sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Room past the 20. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. Power running by Zeke. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start
through that pit.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Second down, back to Fournette. And that one goes for
let little body off me, man.
Down just shy of the 45.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down at the 4.
Fuck off my boy, man.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he will be very
Michael Parsons.
Down, but I see the close
Yeah, show me you can stop me now.
And that means 4th down. They'll run. This is Bernard. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 35 yards. And the Bucs have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point up by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
He's coming. He's done now. I should never change Devin White shit around.
Because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like
I changed one of his abilities.
Defensively, not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn.
I'm trying to make some shit fumble.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Draw play, Elliott.
This nigga.
The tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
This nigga.
40 yards rushing down.
Come on, cuzzo.
Here in this opening quarter of the NFC Championship. Here's Prescott.
Shit hit, boy.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott.
Kill that boy, man.
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Do that shit again.
Pretty easy yardage there, right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or
try to kill that boy. My boy got that hit power right
here. See the field and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down.
Devin White, man.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball on the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties.
That Devin White should have caught that bitch with one hand.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hit this nigga, dog.
Play action now. Prescott. Escaping the pressure.
Got that bitch.
Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I hit square 2.
So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went
from gotta stop bullshit, too, dog. This nigga here, man.
On the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there?
I'm going to kill this nigga right here, dog, on time.
That they feel pretty good about their game plan.
I'm going to shut the house at my...
Go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue him a little bit. Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. To throw again on second down. Brady.
No. Leave me like it open again, man.
And now 3rd and 12.
Let's just make this one simple.
I just realized what you just did.
Any more open than he was on that play?
Hard to
believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who? What
that boy up out that field again.
That was totally a blown
Take him out that field again.
He's got Gronkowski yet again.
Do it again.
And he's going to come up a few yards short.
You can't help but do that.
45. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Oh my goodness, bro. What the fuck? This nigga ain't even fucking blocking.
Down to the 38-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just
hell nah. What the fuck? That nigga Michael Parsons flying off that line like a bitch. I threw a fucking pick. Fuck that play, man.
One piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Fighting his way down to about the
fuck that shit, dog. The play take too long anyway.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. One of the Jets sweep as Prescott backs.
Look at that shit again. Fuck around with him.
He lost the football. It's loose.
Fuck around with D-Jack, man.
Do what we do. And he returns it to the end zone. A touchdown for the Bucs. Extra point try now for Succop.
D-Jack still a little boy, man. You shouldn't have made him 20 years old, made him a little boy.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
One of the last ones on my diarrhea one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
blocking, boy.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game.
You got that Cowboy, he's blocking.
Plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll give to Peterson out of the gun. They do get a couple, but
staring at a 3rd and 8. I'm hitting everybody. I don't give a damn. Everybody's gonna get hit still.
Because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't made a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. A shotgun give.
Put him on his ass, boy. The fuck with him, man.
After the pickup of
put him on his ass again, man. Fuck with him. Man, come on, cuzzo.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Lock that guy, man. Why is he running into him?
Down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
I hate this nigga, dog.
1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But say, don't
2
do your
minutes
time like
remaining in
that.
the first half of this NFC Championship. They'll run for it with Fournette. And some room to roam now. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here's first and goal. And gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And he will maneuver his way
Get the fuck out of here, boy.
The line of scrimmage.
God damn, boy.
A handoff to Fournette. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 21-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confident.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
CD Lamb burning niggas now?
For Dallas. Prime example there.
Damn.
His height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
When they try and go through that type of
Come on, man. How the fuck this nigga missing a fucking tackle,
that
dude?
big body, that frame will block them away. And whether the receiver
Like
has to
that.
or extend, now he has a clear path to the football with the defender usually on his back.
On play action, Prescott. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Do that shit. you go to the outside, it's your ass.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for our team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Boy, still knocking niggas on their ass, boy.
They'll stop it with 27
Knock him on the ass. Fuck him.
In the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Brady. And oh, look at the catch by Gronkowski. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go.
That boy, that is that mouse. That's crazy, sir.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And all the way down to the 27. A big play there just before halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Wow, that nigga rolled over on his fucking ass.
Championship as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's
Come on,
Cole with our EA Sports halftime report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it is 28-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Come on, DJ. Let me see what you about.
Jackson now to return. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders.
I'm trying to hit this, man. Fuck that.
They did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out.
Got that.
Looks to me like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really
hit that guy.
So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
Trying to let my linebacker spy his ass up one time.
In on the tackle.
Devin White or Levante David gonna catch his ass slipping.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes.
You are ready for that shit, dog.
Eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Don't do it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
It's been a tough
Barrett.
this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of there. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. Able to avoid him at the 40.
Come on, somebody. Team. That nigga did a punt fake. This nigga dead funny.
1st and 10. If they score on this
drive, crazy
we're
hell,
start
dog.
digging in our second half blowout material. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Well, something about this team just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip. Is very
Now Zeke gonna be lucky to get 100 yards, dog.
Those tickets. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead.
You gonna be lucky to get 100.
Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
He'll be lucky to get them bitches.
This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
This nigga is breaking. Look at this shit. Hell no.
Teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set
I'm going to tell Zeke Hellman out, man.
Touchdown, not a field goal.
Tell that boy Hellman out one time.
First down carry by Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second.
That boy supposed to got his ass hit, what?
Inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, most
them boys in there,
man.
man.
5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He beat him there.
No gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. From the shotgun again.
My boy right there, man.
And a short gain here down to the 22.
You there.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to
You
bring
there
us to
now.
fourth down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. Going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't.
Bro, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm glad you did that shit. Now you ain't got no point. This nigga don't want no point. But your ass real deal laid on the ground too.
Go ahead and give it a shot. Didn't work out.
You tough boy.
I guess it doesn't hurt him too much. They'll roll him out right. Airing this one out for Evans. And it is incomplete.
That boy, all the ass bite down.
There downfield to break that one up.
What's going on, that nigga?
In the third quarter of the NFC.
I had what's name, but I ain't want to do that.
10 on play action. Now Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes his
Damn, Trayvon did hit sticking.
side of the field. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's
Hell no.
Finally, a good play there defensively.
Hell
The
no.
secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
the 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Now a play fake. Brady. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
What you mean your view?
Now Brady.
Oh, you probably pressed down on D-pad.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive
Yeah.
but once they got their backs to the goal line,
Make sure you get it. Press down, press up, like till you get it. Up or down while I hit the ball. Let me know when you get it right.
Incompletion brings up 4th. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have first.
You got that middle wide open. I've been seeing that.
6 points.
what an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch.
Yeah, I'm playing with this one, partner.
I am. I mean, he's
Yeah, can't fuck with Evans now.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting.
Nigga done did fake punt, fake field goal.
Seems like everything he throws is going to be a
Now you gotta earn his goddamn run bite, nigga. You gotta earn that one, cuz. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's going to bring this out.
Get caught by the kicker, boy.
Man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
You're lucky to break over 100.
How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you
send them guys at you every time.
Need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching.
Get his ass. Send them boys, you know.
Opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Know who that is, boy? That's Mr. Big Body Benz right there.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot.
Got S&P on the deal.
Certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. He'll check this one off.
Get in there.
Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will swell by 1.
That nigga don't want to tackle my boy, man.
Now it's Ryan Succop.
That's Mr. Big Body Benz right there, man.
Kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
What?
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Devin White ran through them, boy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
You got me now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Got yourself. I'm coming with that fame wing now.
Elliott.
You gotta come to me. You come through that hole. Get some licking your ass.
First down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Shit.
Still about 3 yards.
Can't hit that nigga for nothing.
A 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw
Pick, though.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
To the crib.
Carlton Davis picks it.
That nigga had missed the dive.
He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Succop for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Want to run that bitch back.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative.
Ain't got nobody out there but Devin White. Zeke can't get 100 rushing yards, man.
This next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go.
That boy Sue got out there like, God.
Make the stop behind the line.
Try to do a toss.
Still 15 yards to go, second down. Again, it's Elliott. And the Buccaneer defense.
That boy keep losing yards. Yes, sir. That nigga just at 89 yards. Yes, sir. Come on, Vita.
So things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Prescott now. And my goodness, another interception.
Huh?
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying
Who
to
that?
think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be
He already got 100
for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think
Oh, my goodness.
To actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown.
Oh, he ain't got 100 yet.
And the Bucs are closing in.
Oh, he about to get 100.
Defend their Super Bowl title as they extend their lead here in this NFC title game. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be
Come with Devin White with that thing when too fast. Devin White. Run your ass into Devin White. Let me show you how fast he is. I lift his ass, have him kicking his feet in the air.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
That boy say he finna try to get them bitches.
Really against the wall now, and we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here.
You done lost 10 yards and two. Yeah, 89 yards, 2 drives ago.
Defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case
Yes, he
was.
can. He got inside stuff, boy. He gonna
allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
boy's not fucking off with that man. Old.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature.
He not fucking off with that man, though.
He's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now Prescott.
There you go, Devin White.
Another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great
touchdown, man.
Points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them.
Gronkowski, big, slow ass.
Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Man, that shit green as fuck.
The Cowboys are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
So I don't care what you say, that shit ain't happening. Got 10 bites.
Taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Gets it up around the 22 and no further. Did show some power on
That boy will not get hit.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
That boy got that bitch. Yeah. That goddamn blocking scheme, motherfucker, right there, boy. They blocking the shit out of them boys.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
On his ass, I know.
Bunting, and that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
You might not.
Go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
You might not.
With just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Fournette on the toss to the right.
This fuck nigga, man.
As he runs into a wall right around the
Them niggas ain't blocking for shit.
Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
That's that what's name that make the fight look like that. Told you.
Here's a give to Fournette. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of
96.
This was the goal.
Them fuck niggas, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on with them niggas, dog.
Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Nigga Zeke balled out. That Prescott ain't ball out though. That got 78 yards.